So why do I donate to NCJW? Because I can. And maybe more honestly, because there was a time when I couldn't. When I first stumbled across NCJW some 15 years ago, it was love at first sight. I couldn't believe I found an organization that focused on all the issues that were the most important to me under one roof. I was hooked. However, I also was in a very tough place personally. I had recently found the courage to step away from an emotionally and financially abusive relationship, and now I was paddling as hard as I could just to stay afloat as a single mom of 3 teenagers. I won't bore you with the specifics, but it was a very, very scary situation. So I knew coming into NCJW that my contribution would have to be in terms of time and energy, not in terms of dollars and cents. Of course, I contributed to the annual campaign, but I have to admit that my donations were 2 digits only, and actually the low 2 digits at that. But the great news is that NCJW believed in me in ways that I really didn't believe in myself back then. And as they nudged me further and further out of my comfort zone with new projects to work on, what happened was my confidence started to grow, and with it, my business success and my financial security. So I was finding myself in a position to think about doing more in that dollars and cents realm. Every time I walked through the lobby of the building past this very donor wall, part of my heart said, I want to be doing that. And every time I said it, this knot in the pit of my stomach started to replay every one of those scary, scarcity, negative narratives that I had about money from those incredibly scary days. And I just couldn't do it. I continued being a 2-digit donor for several more years. And then somebody said to me, you know, that $1,000 donation that puts you into the Hannah G. Solomon Society, you can break that up into monthly installments. Now, I'm not a real whiz at math, but I could figure out instantly that that meant $84 a month. And that was another 2-digit number. I could do this. Not only would my checkbook allow it, but that knot in my stomach would allow it. And honestly, after the first 2 installments, all that muck was broken out of my brain. I wrote a check for the rest of it, and I've been a proud and happy Hannah G. donor ever since. It makes me remember something that my dad said to me when I was a little girl, talking about our family's participation financially in our faith community. He said, you need to learn to give until it hurts, and then keep giving until it doesn't hurt anymore. And I can tell you that I'm at that point now when there is no greater joy in my life than knowing that I've contributed to helping other women live a life of dignity, both by helping with immediate material needs and also through the work that we do to change public policy to level the ground for everyone to live a happy, respected, fulfilled life. I give to NCJW because I can.